Mortgage Workflow Partners. Today is August 24th, 2023. We are Mastering Compass live events. Pardon me. We are in the midst, or almost at we're falling into the final third of the Partner Appreciation Month. And we have Chris Mace, who's a certifiable genius, because he knows what butt dial means. It's an inside joke between us. We were prepping for the show today, and I accidentally dialed him. I don't know how much of the stuff he heard me doing outside, but there you go. He'll be on shortly. We're going to have everybody here in the community join us. Just as a reminder, every Thursday at 1 o'clock Eastern, every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern, we get together as a community, and the goal here is just to talk about problems, things that are going on. This month of August is Partner Appreciation Month, so I'm bringing on partners like Chris Mace. When he shows up, I'll throw him up on stage. But these calls are honestly always about you as a community. So hopefully everybody here today is leveraging everything in Mortgage Community. And if you're watching this preview or you're listening to the replay on any one of our podcasts, you can get over to Mortgage Community. It's absolutely free to join. Everyone, no matter who you work for, is free to join. That was a decision I made from day one, that it was not going to be a community that was holding people away from each other just because of who they worked for. So we're inviting Chris here to the stage. But like always, these calls are for you as a community. Hi, Chris Mace.
Hello, Larry Bailey.
Your audio works. It's awesome. So anyone, before we jump into Chris and what he's doing here, does anyone have any questions? I put a bunch of stuff that came out from ICE this week, again, because I know not everybody gets emails. I feel like I didn't for the longest time. I was relying actually on something Jesse Weinstock built. This is going back in the day when I don't even know where he worked, but he would send out like emails, like an internal email list for notifications. So if you have any questions, feel free to throw them in chat. You can come up on stage and talk it out. Yeah, Libby remembers that. I remember that too. If you have any questions, let me know. Earlier this week, we met with Joe Rodriguez with the big POS. If you missed that, you need to get over there. And the only other big announcement I have before we get into Chris and he's showing us what workflow should really look like, I want to just make a reminder. If anyone has ever received an Encompass admin certification from any provider, I'm inviting you to get over into the Admins Mastering Encompass. It's a 12-month subscription. It's a $4,000 value. I want to give that to you because I want to make sure that you have access to, number one, a robust admin community. Number two, I want to make sure you're getting the most recent information that's available. And then number three, I just think it's the right thing to do because I know what the experience is like to become an administrator. I know how much people pay to get these admin certs from different places, and how much it costs to renew them. Yeah, including ICE certification, Angela, definitely. The point is that you can't learn. I mean, Chris, you didn't learn Encompass in a vacuum. I mean, you worked it out, you talked with people, and you figured it out over the years. I mean, right? You're not like some savant that just read it from a book, are you?
I have no certifications.
Right. That's what I'm talking about. Like you learn from doing, but my point is you didn't learn in a box by yourself. You learn from working with others.
Oh yeah. It's a long curve for sure.
So that's why I'm doing this stuff. And so I don't see any questions. So I think everybody's just here to see two bald guys talk about stuff. I guess that's what we're doing. So, Chris, everybody loves, first of all, everyone always loves your signs. Your signs are like, memes, I'm pretty sure at this point somewhere. But do you want to, for those that don't know who Mace is and call him Mace, don't ever call him Chris because he'll know you're not his friend if you call him Chris.
You've already done it like 4 times on this call. I'm going to call you out on that as soon as you got done talking.
Sorry. All right, so Mace and I met, I don't even remember where, but at the experience back in March. The powers that be of ICE put Mace and I together. So I'm Mortgage Workflow Partners, and he's got a product called Workflow, and it was kind of funny, and it worked out really, really well. And I got to check it out, and I thought it was really special. I think what Mace is doing with the workflow product is extraordinary. It's unique. It makes a lot of sense, and I want to make sure everybody, as far as I can do, I want to make sure everybody knows about it. So there you go, Mace. Tell us about what it is that you want to talk about. And if anybody has any questions, please chat, and we'll interrupt Mace.
Yeah. I've noticed I do know a few people already on here. I mean, I see Jody there. He's one of my sweethearts. So what I'm going to show you today is, hello, handsome, basically I started a mortgage company called Momentum Loans. I'm going to just kind of give you a silly slide here. I started a mortgage company called Momentum Loans in 2017, and basically built the kind of what I thought should be how mortgages should be done inside of Encompass. We did about, and I'll just jump to the facts that are just kind of the results. What I wanted to do was have, and you're seeing this slide here, Larry?
Yeah, you're good. You're doing good. And let me just use this moment. If anybody, because we do this like 5-minute break on socials, but if you want to see what workflow is all about, just get over to mortgage.community, check out the whole video. It's going to be super sweet. I guarantee you're not going to want to miss it.